Yes.
Okay, perfect. Hi, welcome to Incubate Vegas. So we're happy to have you. This is a not only informative, but we like to keep things fun and light during this program. It gets a little more serious as you go through. The first thing we'd like you to do is check in if you haven't already. QR code is up. We do ask you guys to check in on every session that you attend. We need to make sure that, you guys are checked in, you're attending. That is, oh, I'm going to leave that up for another second. For those of you that are in the class, there are snacks and drinks in the back. For those of you that aren't, you're missing out on some really good snacks. And I'm going to advance to the next slide now. So a little bit about the program. Incubate Vegas provides business development and startup incubation services for first-time entrepreneurs and disadvantaged small businesses in Clark County, Nevada. Our mission is to empower local entrepreneurs to build scalable, high-growth companies and equip them with the tools and skills necessary to scale their ventures to the next level. Location, all sessions are held at 6 p.m. here at the International Innovation Center. There's our address. Some sessions include mentors as indicated in the schedule and on Disco. Sessions are also available over Zoom, and all sessions are recorded and shared following the class session due to the number of attendees. Please join virtually when you can. Quick question, Maggie, I don't know if you can hear me or not. Mentors, is it still a requirement for them to come in person on Thursdays for mentorship?
Mentorship will be online, yes.
Oh,
I mean, in person.
Okay. So mentorship, we do have some really, really amazing mentors. And we do suggest that you guys take advantage of these mentors. Mentor days are on Thursday. So after your regular class, which is 6 to 7, we have an hour session, 7 to 8 afterwards, where we have about 6 mentors, I believe, that will come in that have different expertise that you get to spend one-on-one time with. They are a part of the success of the program, which means that the more you engage, the more coaching you'll get, and the more you'll be able to scale your business or take it to the next level. So don't forget, that is in person. Everybody on camera, it's in person. Program conclusion. Demo day is on June 13th and 14th. The program concludes with a 6-minute pitch at a public demo day. Pitching at demo day is required for graduation from the program. That is me with my hair done. So what do I do? I'm an executive with experience in public and private sector operations, strategy and project management, as well as a class facilitator for Incubate Vegas here with StartupNV. I'm passionate about the city of Las Vegas and diversifying the economy. I'm involved in different organizations, including StartupNV, just stepped down from the Vegas Tech Summit, as well as there's some other things around the community. So you'll see me pop up here and there when it comes to economic and urban development. Maggie, who is our voice behind the speaker, she is our Wizard of Oz today. Maggie is our Chief of Operations for StartupNV, Nevada's statewide business incubator and accelerator. Maggie has seen hundreds of pitch decks and heads the deck assessment team. She has been involved with startups for decades in support roles and leadership roles. Prior industries include aviation, computer education, and gourmet food, in marketing and project management roles. Maggie has also assessed pitch decks for people that have also received funding. So she's just not a, kind of beginner pitch deck expert, but she also understands what is needed for you to get funding and what those investors look for. So she's amazing. So we do, at the end of it, we will, to complete the program, you will need to do a pitch deck, even though you may not be fully ready at the time, or if you don't feel you are, reach out to Maggie, spend some time with her and the mentors that have done this before, and they'll help get your deck ready.
Don't worry, we're going to cover it.
We'll cover it, yes.
We'll cover it.
Our mentors, Steve Goodall and Amanda Goodall. Yes, they are married and they're a lovely couple. Steve is, oh, that light is bright. Steve is a serial entrepreneur. There's one that's shining right into it. Yeah, it's that one. Steve is a serial entrepreneur and consultant, renowned for scaling businesses and founding startups. Unlike most business consultants, he takes a top-down approach in tech. I could probably just read that one, to be honest with you. In tech, he cut costs substantially while boosting revenue, and in retail, he reduced waste and increased turnover significantly. His past ventures include founding a broadband company, revitalizing financial firms, and turbocharging a luxury auto detailing business. His upcoming book, Stop Fixing the Problem dives into areas to help companies learn how to reach their goals by identifying opportunities, driving growth, and executing strategic operations. Amanda merges executive resume writing with strategic consultancy, leveraging over 2 decades of cross-industry experience. She founded the Job Chick in 2004, aiding 25,000 clients in aligning their ambitions with fulfilling careers. After training 2,000 executives, Amanda has refined the leadership skills and talents from world-class firms and focuses a lot of her knowledge in helping companies hire the right talent for expansion. Over the years, she has been honored to write impactful speeches for high-profile individuals and events, and her strategic companies or campaigns have uplifted brand narratives across various sectors. Noah. Noah specializes in optimizing internal business operations throughout the customer journey, enabling startups to scale efficiently. He has over a decade of operations and sales experience in the clean energy sector and received his MBA from UC Berkeley. Ken Evans. Ken Evans currently serves as community programs advisor for the MYS firm within the consulting division. In this position, he seeks, through his outreach and education efforts, to make startup and emerging company founders aware of resources, contacts, and entrepreneur ecosystem that is accessible via StartupNV network. Prior to joining the MYS firm, he regularly worked with small, diverse businesses to connect them to resources in his role as the president of the Urban Chamber of Commerce. He's also a veteran. Sam is an experienced management consultant and high-growth technology leader. She currently serves as the CEO of Roundtrip, the leading digital patient ride ordering software for better health outcomes. Oh, he did just have a baby. Okay, good. Congratulations, Nathaniel, wherever you are on your baby. Him and his wife recently had a baby. So he will not be joining us during this one. Uday Krishna holds over a decade of experience in the dynamic startup ecosystem, from innovation to entrepreneurship to venture capital. He has served as a mentor to early stage startups for many organizations dedicated to nurturing their potential for future growth. Okay, Disco. Have all of you received your emails to sign up for Disco? Okay, so this is what that email looks like. If you have not received an invitation, that is Andrew. That is his email. He can assist you. And in the chat, huh? Okay. So this is what it's going to look like. Andrew, do you want to quickly? Yep. This is Andrew's expertise. So I'm gonna. There you go.
Hi guys. Oh, crap. That was not a good introduction. Welcome to Incubate Vegas. So we will be communicating with you all mostly through the Disco platform. You should have received an email for that. If not, again, shoot me an email. I think we have it on the next slide, but if not, andrew@startupnv.org. This is just an online learning system that we're going to use to give you information about classes, some resources, and so you know what's going on with the program. So just a little bit of walkthrough. If you can't see towards the back, there is the second icon down on the left. It's just a book. It says learning. You go to that. And then when you go to that, you'll see a list of programs. You'll see a lot less than mine, but you'll just click on Incubate Vegas. And once you go there, there's another bunch of icons. Feed is going to be where you're going to get all your news. And then if you have any questions for us or anyone else in the program, feel free to just click on General. We also have Mentor Corner for you to talk to the mentors. Again, it's primarily in-person mentorship, but if you have a quick question for them or just want to get to know them, they are available in there. Then this is a stretched out screenshot of what it looks like on mobile. So if you're looking at it on your phone, it will not be labeled, but you'll have the same little icons on the bottom of your phone screen. Click the book. That's going to take you to learning, which is where all the main stuff is. And then from there, you'll just navigate to Incubate Vegas. Okay. Questions about Disco? That's me. Anyone? Okay. And again, my email is andrew@startupnv.org if you do have questions. And thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get this sucker back on. Okay. Okay. Introductions. Take a minute to introduce yourself to the people sitting next to you. For the people online, there is chat. If you go ahead and want to make an intro on the chat, who you are, maybe what your business is. what your interests are. Do you like long walks on the beach? I don't know, whatever you feel like. Please feel free. We'll take a few minutes to just speak amongst or whoever's sitting at your table, behind you at the other table, really up to you.
Okay, people, go ahead and keep putting what you do in your, oh, thank you, Erin, for reaching out to Andrew. I was just going to give him a list later. Okay, and Jeffrey, you're in Disco, but you don't see the learn icon. Is that right?
Correct.
Is that Jeffrey Brew? Okay. Okay, we'll troubleshoot that. Jeff, I think that you are part of Innovate NV as well.
Correct.
So do you see both Innovate NV and Incubate Vegas?
So this platform isn't very intuitive, but in certain places I do, yes.
Okay, so for this one, you want to have Incubate Vegas open, click on that one, and then you should be able to see hi Dallas, hi Wendy.
Hi, guys. Up here. Hello. How is everyone? Okay. We're going to get you guys to refocus for a second. I like the energy though. The energy is good. You guys are going to be in this together for the next however many sessions these are. So we really do want you guys to build relationships here. You guys are in this journey together. And you'd be surprised at how much you can learn from each other. One person may be going through something or a roadblock that the other person has already conquered, right? Or successfully come to the other side of. And you'll notice that. So we do encourage you guys all to exchange information as well, emails, build some synergy. You're going to see a lot of similar business models as you go through this as well. Okay. So today is going from, is this today? Yeah. Idea to business and the entrepreneurial journey. On Thursday is business model design plus the mentor session. On May 20th is knowing your customers, understanding your market, and the other mentor sessions are every Thursday, is on the 22nd. Pricing strategy and midpoint check-in is on the 27th. Pitch decks 101 and the mentor session is going to be on the 29th. Legal strategy and entity formation is June 3rd. Sales and financials and mentors is the 5th. Supply chain is on the 10th. Pitch practice and feedback and mentor session is on the 12th. And then demo days, that is going to say June something. Just one. There you go. Don't worry, you won't have to see my lovely face during all of these sessions. We actually have people that have a high paid salary that are experts in these things. Definitely not me. Okay. Okay. The entrepreneurial lifestyle. So you want to be an entrepreneur. Some questions to think about. What is your idea of being an entrepreneur? What about being a business owner excites you? Describe your goals and the lifestyle you intend to live. What characteristics do you observe in successful entrepreneurship? I'm going to give you guys a few minutes. You guys have a notepad, something to write on. Oh, who didn't get a notepad? Okay. We'll get you a notepad. So take a few minutes to write it down. The person next to you sitting at the table or close enough, we're going to ask you at the end of the 2 minutes to share with them what your responses are. And then we'll have a few people share at the end of that. People online, drop it in the chat, share with each other. Also, write your reasons for wanting to start a business. Maggie, is the chat locked down?
No, there's a lot of activity in the chat. I'm trying to catch up with people sending invitations to Disco.
Should we have anybody that needs access to Disco email Andrew directly instead of putting it in the chat, maybe?
Well, I'm trying to do it right now
Okay.
as they're asking for it.
Okay. Let's take the next few minutes to share with your partner. Okay. All right, guys. See, I caught a part where it kind of got a little quiet. unlike last time, which I chose a very bad time to try to get everybody's attention. Okay, so let's flip to the next question. So this is what we're gonna do. Hi all. How are you? Oh, you know, I'm good. So instead of us sharing what the 4 answers to the questions are, what we're going to do, we're going to switch things up and we're going to have you all share what your reason is for wanting to start a business. So we're going to start with some people online. We're going to ask you to unmute yourselves. If you want to share the reason you want to start, and maybe in a sentence or two, the reason you'd like to be an entrepreneur or start your own business.
Okay, so let's call on Kia, who said she was uncomfortable talking about herself. But
Oh.
as an entrepreneur, you should be excited about talking about your business, even if you're not excited about talking about yourself. So Kia, why don't you tell us what you're working on?
You got this, Kia.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello everyone. Yes, so I'm a veteran and I've worked in housing, primarily with the homeless veteran program. So I've just observed a lot of loops and holes in the program. So I've guess wanted to kind of fix a problem or deficient in the homeless veteran program, but not specifically veterans in general, low income or
You want to make the housing process easier.
yes, for a lot of different classes of individuals that I've learned that even exist. So that is one of my major goals and purposes of starting my business is
Well, that
bridging
is
the gap in a lot of processes in securing stable housing.
That's honorable. That's amazing. We are happy to help you try to get that up and running.
Thank you. I'm excited.
We're excited to have you.
Good. Yes, people are clapping. I don't know if you can hear that, Kia.
Do we want to take another person online, Maggie?
I see a raised hand, but I can't tell whose hand it is. Okay, just flashed by. Okay, Janina, you should be able to speak now.
Hi, everyone. So the reason I'm here is because I would like to start joining vendor events. And if I were to start my business, well, I actually have the plan and vision in my mind. And I wrote it down how I would start it. So I would like to sell acai bowls. And the message behind the acai bowls would be every fruit of each different color would nourish our chakra in our body. And it's very important to learn about that so we can align our mind, body, and spirit with the world and ground each other and do it through healthy eating.
That sounds excellent.
That does. Good energy to everybody. I love that.
Thank you.
Okay, Trey also raised a hand, and so you should be able to speak now.
All right, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Awesome. So yeah, just wanted to start a business. I came up with a formula for pain relief with essential oils, and it's been really helpful for me and a lot of other people that I know. And I mean, aside from wanting to escape the 40-hour work week, I just want to help people and get my product out, and that's my main goals really. I would like to sell to whether it's pain management clinics or um, just everyday people, or also like massage shops, things of that nature.
Excellent. I totally believe in that. Madeline, whom you'll meet, she's away this week, but she just broke her collarbone. And another colleague of ours, she broke her collarbone about 5 years ago, and she used essential oils on this scar, and you can hardly see it.
Yeah,
So they're amazing.
Didn't Maddie just break her leg?
No, it's Madeline broke her collarbone clavicle.
Oh. I was like, wait.
Okay, we have
Oh, pardon.
Jenna's up next. Go ahead, Jenna.
Hi, I'm Jenna, and for my business, I would like to do, there's a few things. An online wellness studio, a traveling wellness, and I would like to help teachers, school teachers, or anyone in a stressful job learn to regulate their stress with yoga, sound healing, breath work, and meditation.
Excellent.
Oh,
That's
you might
excellent.
have a thing going with the acai bowls.
Right?
And the essential oils, they all could work
They
together.
all work together.
Yeah.
There's a whole business going on right
Right,
here.
there it is. Thank
Um,
you.
Okay, so Rikshana, we have 4 more hands that are raised online, but why don't we take 3
From
from
in the
inside
room?
the room?
Perfect.
So you're gonna have to pass that microphone around.
Yep, Andrew has got it. So who wants to share it from in the room? There you go. We're coming with the mic. We have 2 people. Anybody else on third? We have 3 people. We have 3 people that would like to share.
Okay, and then
So
we'll go
I've,
back to Sade.
Okay, so I have a product they're called Strip Skates. So we're a health and wellness brand, stripskates.com if you want to check it out. There are 2 dual independent skates and you ride them like a skateboard. We're planning to get into local vendors, sell regionally. We have a commission structure. Got a couple prototypes coming from China, mid-July, you know how things are with that right now. But even with the tariffs being 145%, we still had a profitable business plan. So it's a very profitable concept right now. So I'm just trying to get some help
So it's
getting
like a
it taking
roller
off.
blade
I
and
can show you if you want me to.
skate?
No, you step on it, you stand on it, and you ride it like a skateboard, but it's 2 independent pieces.
Oh,
You ride it just like a skateboard.
I would totally kill myself,
Yep.
but that would be definitely great for other
Great
people.
exercise.
It is.
It's great exercise.
I
Good
And
like
I've worked
core,
in
huh?
experiential marketing for 25 years, so
Oh,
I'm excited to take
it's really cool.
all that I've learned managing different products and consumer packaged goods and adult beverages and kids' toys and using it for myself and not trying to make other people millions and billions of dollars anymore.
That's the way to do it.
And I'm teaching math starting August, so I got to get this going before August. Middle school math.
Pressure, no pressure, right?
Right next to you.
Okay, next person.
Hi, everyone. My name is Sadia. I am a singer-songwriter, a stand-up comic, and apparently now an entrepreneur. But most relevant is I was a karaoke DJ for about 2.5 years. So I know all the songs. My project is called Music for Emotions. I think around the year 2000, music became more about profit than about philosophy and life. I currently have a 15-page document with all the YouTube links to a bunch of different songs that I've organized by happy songs, breakup songs, my life sucks songs, foreign songs. All the music is out there, but it's kind of like being dumped into a library in a foreign language where it's all there, but where do you start? So right now I'm working on Music for Emotions Pop. Coming soon will be Music for Emotions Classical and Music for Emotions Country. I see this as an app paired with a social network, paired with live events. I know all the music and I know what you don't know you need.
I like that. That's a good pitch.
Okay, one more from the room.
Okay, hi guys, my name is Sharnae Brandon. I am the owner of Sincerely Healing Soul, and I am also Miss Black Nevada too.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, guys.
Congratulations.
The question was, what is your reason for wanting to start your business? And for me, the biggest reasons for me, or the biggest why for me, is I want to employ. I want to be able to employ people. I want to create innovative ways to reduce stress and to create a business-to-business relationships. So everyone's talking about their business, whether it's a acai bowl, whether it's karaoke. What I want to do is be the holding company where people can come, hey, I have an event that I'm looking for X, Y, and Z, and I want to be able to already have a program or something developed already to say, you know what, I have the perfect people. You don't need to search around or trying to figure out who's Instagram or who's 200,000 likes on there. There's trusted people in whether it's Vegas or other states that I'm able to go and say, hey, we need a wellness program in our corporate, or hey, we have a community event that we're looking for X, Y, and Z. I want to be that person to go to and be able to structure, design, and pitch to them.
You should, when the mentorship start, you should talk to Ken
Ken.
Evans, yeah.
Let me write down Ken. And that's my reason.
Thank you. Okay, Sharda,
Thank you.
you're up.
Hi, everybody. So my name is Sharday, and I am the owner of Lucky Girl Wellness. And the reason why I wanted to start my business is I wanted to help women entrepreneurs and busy moms restore balance from the inside out through holistic Pilates, hair restoration, root cause wellness, and luxury retreat experiences. I want to be able to help women who suffer with alopecia and or certain issues like PCOS to be able to de-stress, be able to educate themselves on how to heal internally, but also give them a safe space to be able to reduce stress and be able to have a community to help them kind of navigate through the hustle of life.
That's also a noble plan. Thank you.
I see a whole wellness center just by the 4 people
Just right
online.
here.
Yeah.
Okay, Radaya, you are up next.
Hi, how are you? My name is Rodia. So I have a company already called the Spirit Diet, and I specialize in functional diagnostic testing and personalizing your wellness based on your biochemistry and your bioindividuality. And when I started my journey in 1998, people thought I was crazy. And now that I'm in my 40s, a lot of times people still think I'm in my early 20s and they ask me, what did you do? So I would like to open stores where I can essentially sell what I do and produce local wellness events that give other vendors and practitioners, et cetera, like myself, that are aligned with the personalized wellness movement, the opportunity to share with other people their knowledge and experience. And one of my goals when I first moved to Nevada in 2020, Nevada was ranking on the Mind Body Index as number 35. And as of last year, Nevada has raised to, I think, number 20, I want to say 23. And so my goal is to help continue to raise Nevada on the Mind Body Index to one of the healthiest states in the United States and make it top 10 in the next 10 years by creating these events and my stores that will help foster wellness in locally and for the wellness tourism consumer.
Let me introduce you to 4 other people that could probably be a part of your event that you've just spoken with.
All right, we have several more online, but we'll take Maria and then we'll go back into the room.
Okay.
Oh, hi, I'm Maria Tran. I'm the founder of Phoenix Eye Films. It's a female-led boutique film and content creating company was based in Sydney, Australia, but now that I've moved to Las Vegas, we produce bold, high-impact videos for businesses, events, and community initiatives. I'm also an independent filmmaker with feature films, Echo 8 Trilogy, now streaming on Amazon Prime, Tubi, and Apple TV. So if anyone's keen on bringing their story to life on screen, whether it's your brand or a creative project, I'd love to chat to you.
Are you Australian?
Yes.
I love
But
the
in Las Vegas. Now, yeah.
Thank you, Maria. That's exciting. All right, Rikshani, you have some more folks in the room wanting to speak?
Do we have more volunteers? Anyone? Oh,
Yeah, I see one.
we have one in the back. And don't worry, guys, if you guys are nervous about sharing, know that the person next to you is probably just as nervous.
Check.
Or more.
Check.
I got you, Chuck. Go ahead.
Oh, is it lag time?
Yes,
Okay,
tell-
well, my name's Margaret, and I wanted to make STEM learning easier and more fun and accessible to everybody. So I'm creating an app with games and music and comedy to teach calculus and physics.
Oh, wow.
That's excellent. Let's gamify calculus and physics.
That's yeah. Do you
That's
know
great.
how, man? I would have been a genius if that came out when I was young.
It's
I have a low
getting
attention
there.
span. Anybody else in the room? No, Maggie, do you want to go back
Yep.
online?
Let's go with Nicole.
Good evening. My name is Nicole Sliger with Spirit of Vegas. I already recognize a couple names in here, Jenna and Shanae. Hello. lots of synergy here. My Instagram page that I launched a little bit over a year ago is called Spirit of Vegas, and it's really dedicated to connecting people in the spiritual community, wholeness or wellness, holistic lifestyles, and bringing the communities together. This year, my goal is more about inviting people who are in Vegas that don't want to Vegas into these various communities that I've connected through this Instagram page. So my goal really truly for this new year is to find ways to monetize that so that I can turn this little pet project of mine that I've been so passionate about for the last year and a half into something that I can sustain my family with and bring people together in community.
That's cool. Let's figure out a way to monetize it then.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so we have a lot more people online, and Dondi, you had your hand up, but now it's not up. So are you willing to speak?
Sure, why not?
Okay, go ahead.
I'm Dondi. I am a career paralegal. That's all I've ever done all of my adult life. And to be honest, I'm a little burned out. I spent the last 6 years in Silicon Valley working for an international tech firm. And the name of my company is Regilex Paralegal Solutions. And what I do is offer an affordable alternative to individuals like the cohorts in the room and on Zoom, as far as business formations, business dissolutions, and making sure that startups are compliant. I currently have a few VC firms that are clients and a few very small solo practitioners and boutique firms, but I would like to grow much bigger. And that's what I do, and that's who I am.
Well, thank you, Dondi.
You're welcome.
Okay, Jeffrey.
So the reason I'm starting a new company is to change the world. I am the inventor and so far 2-time patent holder on my infrastructure data center, which is also gridless, waterless, noiseless, and carbonless. These things can be deployed anywhere the sun shines, remotest regions of the world, satellites, space stations, even the moon.
What does it actually do?
It's a new type of data center.
It's a data center. How big is it?
As big as you want.
So it's cloud. It's a cloud-based data center?
It can host a cloud service, yes.
Do you have
So
a physical
let me
site?
get a little nerdy on you then. What I
Okay,
figured
I'm
out
ready.
how to do is I can take the motherboard out of a data center server, put a modularized version of that directly on the back of a solar panel. I eliminate all the infrastructure that previously existed between those two endpoints, and more importantly, I eliminate the 30% electrical loss. So depending on how many solar panels you want to deploy, determines, with my components on the back, determines how big of a data center that you can build.
I have so many questions about this. Okay.
Okay, well, we don't have time
Yeah,
for those
no, we
tonight,
don't.
so we're going to move
Yeah,
on to,
okay.
to Erin. Thank you, Jeffrey.
Are you talking about me, Corby?
Yes, I'm talking about you.
Yeah, just ignore the first name. Everyone calls me Corby. That's my last name.
Oh, okay.
Hi. So yeah, I wanted to just say hello to everybody. There's a lot of wellness people here, which is cool. And especially Nikki. What's up to my girl, Nicole Sliger. I am the owner of Sin City Saints, which is Vegas's first and only non-alcoholic and zero-proof beverage company. I sell non-alcoholic beer, wine, and spirits. I have a showroom at the Arts Factory, and I'm just right next to 18 Bin. And I'm open 3 days a week to the public. And I also work with various non-alcoholic spirit brands and beer brands. In fact, I'm doing an event tomorrow at Audio Bar, if any of you are downtown people, from 6 to 8 with Go Brewing, which is a non-alcoholic craft beer.
Can you repeat where that is? Sorry. We have one person in the room, but-
Audio Bar. It's on First Street.
Audio Bar.
It's like right next to that cat statue. I don't know the exact It's like
Yes,
just
I know
down
the
from
cat
that
statue very well.
cat statue.
The big orange or yellow cat statue.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's on First Street. Yeah. It's just like a hop, skip, and a jump away from the Arts Factory and the new Doberman. And I will definitely be at the Thursday sessions, but I just wanted to say hey to everybody. And the reason I'm here personally is because, you know, I have pretty much crippling, I would say, ADHD, which was diagnosed later in life. And I kind of I didn't have a solid financial plan going into this. And now that it's going in the right direction and actually I'm needing to scale, I'm kind of at a crossroads. I'm a little bit ahead of the game in terms of being ahead of the trend here in Vegas, not in the country. It's actually pretty big in the rest of the country, bigger in other cities. But anyway, but I need to hang on because I know it's happening and it's moving in the right direction and I'm getting on menus and it's happening. So I can't shut down now. I have to keep pushing forward. And I'm here to kind of do what I should have done at the beginning, which is do a solid business plan and get my financials in order and figure out a way forward that has several years in front of it, and not just like, oh, I'm going to try this now and see what happens.
Excellent. Okay, we can definitely help with that.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on to Courtney. Courtney Hansen?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name
What
is
you working on?
Courtney, and I would like to start my business. I would like to incite the love of gardening again in the community, and my idea / business, Garden and Grow With Me Community Garden, would teach individuals, whether it's classes, elementary classes, nursing homes, families, how to grow your own food. And it doesn't matter on how much space you have, it would just provide gardening education and eventually teach everyone that food is free if you grow it. So I'm trying to just get that off the ground and just get everyone to know that if you have some dirt, a bin, and some seeds that you already brought from the store, you can start your own garden.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Food is definitely
Jocelyn.
free. Maggie, do we want to take one more? And then I think we have a few more slides to go after this. And then we can come back.
We do. All right. Yeah, we've got so many people online are raising their hands. There's actually, there's 65 people online.
Oh, wow. Or can you hear me?
Yes, Jocelyn, go ahead.
Hi, everyone. My name is Jocelyn Hernandez, and I have over 25 years in business and human resources in multiple industries. So what I'm focused on is looking at business to business strategy, career coaching, and HR project management with the full cycle of human resources and a bit of fractional HR leadership. I offer additional services, as a fractional HR director if needed. What I'm passionate about is collaborating with everyone on leadership development, podcasts, and coaching platforms. I am a connector, so I want to connect with other entrepreneurs with my established network. And again, my focus is small business to business on business strategies, career coaching if they are seeking those services, and HR project management. Thank you.
Amanda, you should talk to Amanda.
Okay.
As her mentor. Suggestion. Okay, so I'm going to jump back into the slides, and then Maggie, I'm pretty sure I'll try to fly through these. Pretty sure we'll have some time at the end if we want to go back to some people and they want to share. Is that okay? Think that's a yes? Okay. Okay, so reflect, right timing and your value proposition. These are just some things to think about. If you guys want to notate these questions, give it some thought. What makes now the right time? What makes a business a business? What makes my idea valuable? Key considerations when evaluating your business: offering a product or service with the following attributes could have an easier path to acquiring customers. Does your idea solve a real market-based problem? Fit current consumer behavior? Products or services that fit into current systems of behavior will experience less resistance than ones requiring change. If the customer has to change current thinking or actions, the selling cycle might be much longer. Assessing your business. Be sure to do the following when developing your initial business idea. Oh, I keep telling you guys to take notes, but we actually do end up sharing these slides. They're going to be in Disco, correct? They'll be in Disco for you guys to take a look at later as well, to go back and take a look at some of the questions and put some thought behind this. Okay, be sure to do the following in developing your initial business idea. Talk to people. Learn what people want. Make decisions based on feedback and data. Make sure there is a real need. A product or service must fill a need perceived by enough people to be profitable. Figure out who your customers are. Who do you think is going to be interested in your product or service? Will they spend money to get it? Maggie actually suggests people to go down to, and I think it's a really fun idea, because you get a whole variety of different people. Go down to like Fremont Street on like a 6 to 8 p.m. where people are nice and inebriated as well. And they're really chatty, but you get a wide range of people that you can go ask questions to. And most of them are willing to talk to you. Okay, talking about your idea, examples. What is the customer problem that you are solving? Okay, so here is an example of a product service that is for property owners to manage their properties. So that's what this example is. Property owners don't always have the time to screen tenants, collect rents, advertise, and maintain their properties. How does your product service solve this problem for your customer? We make owning property easy by handling the operations so property owners can sit back and collect the cash. How is it different from other products or services? What is your competitive advantage? Unlike our peers, we specialize in properties in the Culver City area. Since we live and work in the area, we understand the neighborhood and can provide hands-on experience. Who will buy it? New landlords, absentee landlords, and landlords tired of headaches of property management will buy our services. Who will they, or why will they buy from you? Our background in tenant and landlord law, convenience and efficiency are good reasons to hire us. Talking about your idea. It's incredibly important to speak with others about your idea, whether you're starting a company or trying to improve an existing one. To do this, you need to be able to communicate the following. What is the customer problem that you are solving? How does your product service solve this problem for you or for your customer? How is it different from other product services? What is your competitive advantage? Who will buy it? Why will they buy it from you? We don't have time to do this activity today. Also, it's okay if you're not sure yet. That's a part of why we're here, to help you figure this out. The elevator pitch, talking briefly about your business. The elevator pitch should contain the following elements. An attention-grabbing first line include what you do, who you serve, how you solve the problem, and the top benefit. Example, did you know that 20% of small businesses report that technology troubleshooting is a contributing factor to reduce sales and customer satisfaction? Example, we provide small businesses with low-cost software support solutions so they can focus on their customers. The what? Provide software support solutions to who? Small businesses. How? Low-cost business doesn't have to hire software support. The benefit, they can focus on their customers. The elevator pitch. Again, talking briefly about your business. Continue. A description of what makes your product or service unique. Example, our certified technicians are on call 24 hours a day to serve our clients by chat or phone. In fact, our own privacy-secured software has your company technology profile ready so we can quickly get your team back on track. Outside of class, work on your elevator pitch. Answer the question, what does your business do? Use the words your customers use to describe the problem. State how your business solves a problem or offers a solution. Describe what makes your business unique and tell a quick story. We still have time, so we're going to go back. Hold on. We're going to go back to this activity. So for the next, I'd say 4 minutes, you guys don't have to write it down. You guys want to share in the chat online or mute, raise your hand, and Maggie will unmute you. And you guys in the room, you want to talk to your neighbor and just talk about these points. It's about a wrap for tonight. Thank you all for coming. If you have not checked in, please check in. We do need you guys to check in. That is the QR code on the screen. We also ask for a pre-programmed survey. Your feedback is what makes us better. So we do ask, please take the survey. We would really like for you, I mean, you don't have to, but we would really appreciate it. Maggie, is that the same one on the email? The pre-program survey?
She's giving a...
Yes, it is. It is. Okay, perfect. Okay. So if you have not filled it out from your email already, this is the QR code. Hi.
Most bananas Zoom host.
Do we have a list of attendees?
Defer to Maggie if we can.
Let me answer that next session for you. Okay. Because I think we can. There's a lot of people. It's just, we need to see how many people. Yes, both. Well, you guys can find each other on Discord as well, right?
Yeah.
Disco. You can find each other on Disco as well. There is a Discord for gamers. Don't do that. Go to Disco. Do not go to Discord. We literally open the doors at what, like 5:15, 5:30? So you could please feel free to come, grab a snack, meet each other, or get drunk together at the bar. He just suggested, no, don't do that. Do that after. Don't drive home though.
Is there a cap of how many people can attend? Because I saw an email that there's only 40 seats in person.
That's a good question.
Say we could fit like comfortably 40.
40 comfortably? Yeah. Yeah, we still have space today. We have a good amount of people, but we still have space. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right. Well, folks, don't forget.
Can you talk about how they need to check in to graduate?
Oh, yeah, you need to check in to graduate. How many classes are they allowed to?
You have to do 5.
You have to do at least 5 to graduate, which is half. But, which means you need to check in for everyone that you attend, please.
In person or Zoom?
Yes.
In person or Zoom, yes.
Anywhere.
Oh, and you also need to pitch. 6 classes. Sorry, 6. It's 6 classes. You need to attend at least 6. Okay, so don't forget, Thursday, 6 o'clock in person or online. And then there's a mentor session that starts right after our class. Okay, it was great meeting you all. Thank you so much.